Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? We are playing Control Warrior today, but not the Quest Warrior, but a good old Control Warrior with some dragons in it. And the deck is made by one of the most vivid Control Warrior players in the game, which is called Fibonacci. So he was doing the deck, I guess he played it yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm not totally sure, but he played it and it's a different style of Control Warrior. The Quest Warrior right now, I guess this one is definitely stronger than the deck you're seeing here, but if you're looking for a different Control Warrior, if you like the style of Control Warrior, you might want to like this deck here as well. Playing against another warrior, and I guess if he's playing pirates, then the Armorsmith is very good. Netherspite Historian, we might want to keep that if we're getting a dragon. So discover another one would be great. He is keeping the left card, so it could be Quest Warrior. And if he's playing Quest Warrior, that will be super tough, because if he's finishing his quest, which is very likely because we are going super slow, then he can just push 8 damage all the turn, every turn into the face most likely, or clearing the units. We're out of units then, and we cannot just kill him that easily because we are going slow. So it's not like he is then down to 10 life or whatever when he is fulfilling his quest. That will be tough. And we need to see, so there was nothing on his first turn, which means he's not playing with the quest. There is the War Axe, but he's not going for the face. So could be still some sort of tempo or control warrior. Anyway, we are definitely dropping the Ooze here, clearing the weapon. We're getting 3 armor. If he's playing pirates, then definitely this one was a strong weapon. The other strong weapon will be the Arcanite Reaper. There the Ooze is even stronger. But killing this early game is also very fine. Yeah, he's playing with pirates, which should be in general very good. Where's Patches? Oh, you got Patches in the hand. Yeah, that is unfortunate for you. But we definitely don't care too much for that. If there was Patches also spawning, we could have just played the Ravaging Ghoul. Right now I don't think we have to. So what we are doing here is just dropping the Netherspite Historian, hopefully finding another strong dragon. Well, these are all very expensive. We are picking up the Ysera, just killing the small little pirate and ending the turn. Right now he's only pushing one with the Rusty Hook, so that is not too dangerous. We're definitely looking forward to drop the Armorsmith, which is just amazing in this matchup. There is the Naga Corsair. He's killing that with a weapon, taking 3 points of damage. We, on the other hand, can just go for the armor up, and we can use the Shield Slam to kill his big unit. So again, the board is empty, no pirates on the board, so not a chance for him to buff the weapon at the moment if he's not dropping 2 pirates. So he needs another pirate, and then the Blood Cell Corsair can be played. Otherwise, an upgrade is of course fine. Saucy Captain it is. And now Patches is coming. Maybe? Red Corsair. Okay, so that's a 4-4. And we got the Brawl. If we go Armorsmith right now, we can just trade with the Saucy Captain and the Red Corsair. We're still getting 4 armor, so it's not too bad. We could also just drop some units on the board, and then, for example, Netherspite and Acolyte here, and then play the Brawl on the turn after, if we are feeling safe here. Because he's definitely dropping more units on the board. No, I guess we're still dropping the Armorsmith. Even if the Armorsmith is going down, we are still getting 4 armor here. Plus he's only hitting us probably with the weapon in the face. And he might drop more units on the board, and then we can still play the Brawl. So there's Patches the Pirate. Another 2 in the face. And Heroic Strike. Okay, so that is a bit bad, because then he's just not losing anything. Oh, why are you trading with the Patches? That doesn't make too much sense. We could have just used the Dread Corsair, for example, or the Saucy Captain. We get the War Axe, which is totally fine. So we are taking care of the Dread Corsair here. We will also drop the Acolyte. Going down to 27, but still we're in a good position. He has only 1 Saucy Captain on the board. He has 2 cards in hand. In 2 turns comes the Drake, which is also very good. And normally the matchup versus pirates is super easy with the deck. Red Corsair. And armoring up. Wait, so what he is losing will be... Oh, you shouldn't trade. Oh boy, he's trading with that. Should just go for the face. But nonetheless, we don't care too much, right? Have now the chance to play a Brawl here. And let's see. I mean, if we're playing the Brawl, we can kill whatever stays on the board. So yeah, let's go for that. He's only then down to one card. He has one Rusty Hook on the board. So it doesn't really matter if he's keeping. I would have loved to see the small one, but this one's also okay. Let's just kill the Southsea Captain. We are just getting some armor. There is no need to play the Netherspite Historian. We don't need another dragon right now. We're just going for the Drake here on the next turn. And maybe even playing Ysera, or we are just playing Ravaging Ghoul, Shield Slam, stuff like that. As a cultist, yeah, fine. Weapon is not even getting buffed because the elite is not a pirate, so easy peasy. Bookworm would be another interesting option. So with that we can just clear the pirate right away, and I guess that's even better than dropping the Drake. Just in case, so getting a bit of armor. We'll then take care of the elite next turn. That's easy peasy now. And there is not much the Pirate Warrior can do in this situation. He's just top decking and hope to get the right card. But even then it's not helping him. Because we're now just getting a nice little taunt here. And he cannot beat the taunt. Even if he's getting a Reaper, there's no help for him in this way. Elise the Trailblazer, no need to play that in this matchup. We are just clearing the unit. And I guess there's even no need to play the taunt. Why not? Yeah, we are just dropping Elise and get some armor. It's fine. Then the Netherspite, finding another dragon, which will be the... Come on. Which will just be another Drake. Just like that. You could pick Deathwing Dragonlord as well, but the outcome will be the same. And there is a concede, unexpected, so first game, first win. But we are definitely looking forward to find someone else to play, because pirates in general are a very good matchup for you. So maybe something that is tougher to beat would be interesting. So next up we have a priest, and that might be more interesting than a small little pirate warrior. Elise the Trailblazer that early, I guess we can get value out of the priest here if we play the Elise. Normally the priest is not super fast, plus we have a kinda strong early game. Gonna drop the Armorsmith though, so that we can find the dragon and then play the Netherspite Historian earlier. It's just the Gluttonous Ooze, which might see some play, depending on what the priest is playing, because then he's... oh, elemental. He might play with Medivh. If he's not playing with Medivh, then of course it doesn't really matter. So he's playing elemental priest maybe? Not sure, we will see. Nonetheless, we are keeping the coin. We're not directly going into the War Axe, because he might just play Radiant Elemental and then we could have killed it with the Axe. But that's just a Flame Elemental. Shield block. Yeah, no. Armorsmith is good. These two are both very low. And if he has no Shadow of Pain, we should get a bit of value out of the Armorsmith. Dark Reaper. Okay, so this one is getting buffed. Up to 3 attack, we get a Shield Slam, which is great in combination with the Shield Block. So what we are doing is just Shield Block, Coin, Shield Slam. Execute. Going to take this one down. We are hitting the Firefly here for one, getting a bit more armor. And of course the Armorsmith. Just surviving this. And if he's using the healing here, I'm totally fine with that. It would be 2 mana wasted that he cannot use on the same turn. Just another elemental. Oh, the elemental is not fine. I'm not a fan of using the execute on this guy right now. But what we can do is just go for the War Axe and get a bit more armor. Waiting and seeing what he's doing on the next turn. If needed, we can still play the execute. Yeah, he's totally going into the elementals. Servant of Kalimos gives him elemental to discover. And now he's hitting the Armorsmith here. So the Firefly is going down. And the Dark Reaper is still staying. Got the Shield Slam. Not sure if we want to play that right now. I guess let's just drop the Elise at the moment. Even if he's going for the face, that will only be 6 damage here right now. So we still have 3 armor. Then we could use armor up, and Shield Slam is still 5. Which is good enough to kill whatever we want here on the board. Plus Elise is a very nice body, so we can just, for example, take on the Servant of Kalimos. There's a Shadow Visions. He is looking for Shadow at Death here to kill the Elise. It was a fast pick up. Powered Shield. Okay, this one is up to 6 life now. Guess we just use an Execute. Do you... Oh, Inner Fire, right? Yeah. Okay, Elise is going down. We're getting 5 more on the face. And another Execute. What we are doing is just executing the 9-2. And then we are shield slamming the Servant of Kalimos as well. Board is more or less getting cleared. There is a Flame Elemental, but right now I'm not seeing a reason to kill the Flame Elemental. We're just waiting here. And we're really looking forward to see a dragon, because we have the Netherspite Historian still in hand. 20 cards to go. We're not playing that many dragons in the deck, because there are not that many strong dragons anymore in Standard. But there are a few, so there's a decent chance to draw one now. Divine Spirit on Lyra, so it looks like the Execute is coming into play. He was only getting 1 spell from the Lyra. And there's also a dragon now, so we can just go for the Netherspite Historian. Alexstrasza, Deathwing, or the Bookworm. We already have one Alexstrasza in the deck. I'm not sure if we really need the second one. Probably not, so either Bookworm, which we see next time. We are probably going for the Drake, right? So how about the Deathwing as a last resort? Yeah, let's go for that. So gonna hit the Lyra here. We're using the Execute. And let's just armor up. We could go for the Ooze, but if we go for the Drake next turn, then the Ooze is just getting damaged, so not really valuable. Plus he might play Medieval. There is a chance. Not a high one because he's playing with elementals, but there is a chance. Cabal Talon Priest buffing the Tolvir Stone Shaper. And we just got another Netherspite. Not sure if we are going into that, because the Drake looks also very fine, so we could just use the Netherspite to hit the Tolvir Stone Shaper and then play the Drake and play Netherspite on the next turn. We still have one dragon here with the Deathwing in hand. Yeah, let's do that. The Drake is just very good against our opponent. If he's using Dragonfire Potion, the Drake is not going down. Shadow at Pain is not killing it. Shadow at Death is not killing it. So that's very good. Only problem is that our opponent is running Divine Spirit and Inner Fire. So he could just get the Stone Shaper here up to 8-8. He could heal and then he has an 8-8 and clear the Drake. But again, in the worst case, we have a Deathwing. Blightspawn. Wow, interesting that he was picking this one up. Powered Shield. Yeah, so he's a 7-7 now. Well, he's a 10-10 now. That is getting kind of out of control. There's Alexstrasza. What we are doing here is dropping the Alexstrasza, pushing him down to 15. We are clearing the Stone Shaper. He will then probably use those two Cabal and Talon Priests on the Drake, so the Drake is going down, and then he can take down the Alexstrasza. Another option would be, of course, just use the Lightspawn to kill the Drake, but then he needs to... okay. Mass Dispel. And Shadow at Death. And he's still... Wow, interesting. He's still using the other two guys. So we are down to 17. But again, we have a Deathwing here, so not everything is lost. Also could use the Grommash on the Lightspawn. I guess we are... Let's try the Historian first. Getting, wow, all the 9 mana creatures. We cannot use those. Ysera is the best out of those package. Don't like to use the Grommash here. So what we are doing is just going Acolyte, Ooze and armoring up. It would be really bad if he's doubling now the life on the Lightspawn, then we are out. Then the only hope would be the Grommash Hellscream one turn earlier, but I want to keep the card. Still, I'm afraid that he's just doubling the health. That's the Totalian Shellraiser. Shadow at Pain, so we're not even getting a card out of the Acolyte. Looks like we have to go for the Deathwing. He's down to 2 cards. He have played 1 Shadow at Death. And oh, there's also Brawl. There is a Brawl, so if he's not keeping the light spawn. We have a 50% chance that one of our units survives here. There's only 25% chance that the light spawn survives. That is, for me, looking better than just going for the Deathwing. We have some strong cards in hand, so let's try our luck here. Everything. So 50% chance, do that. Not the light spawn, please. Of course, he's keeping the light spawn, which is then getting buffed because the Talion Shellraiser is going down. So I'm always lucky, right? And that's why we are losing the game. So in this case, with that outcome, Deathwing would have been better, of course. But nonetheless, that was the right play to do here.